and welcome to Dear Genevieve. This project is dedicated to my daughter Genevieve, who just turned 19 months old. Obviously, it's going to be a while until she can watch and understand what I'm saying. To introduce this project, I'd like to discuss some of the motivations and inspirations that brought me here. Many different times in my life that I wanted to ask for advice, but I didn't know who to trust or to turn to. When I was brave enough to ask, I was lucky to have my parents and my brother there to help me out. But I wasn't always that brave. Many times, I was shy or awkward or didn't know what to ask. So part of this project is me offering my advice and perspective on life situations. Another big motivator for this project was the very recent passing of my father. I had planned to have many conversations with him about what wisdom he wanted me to pass on to Genevieve when she was older. Unfortunately, he passed away suddenly, and I was unable to have those conversations with him. Because of this, I felt compelled to leave Genevieve a video legacy that she could look at many years in the future. Other inspirations include the dreaded teenage years. It seems that the teen and preteen years are a challenge for all parents and kids. There's a lot going on during the teen and preteen years that leads to a breakdown in communication and puts a lot of stress on the parent-child relationship. Good interpersonal relationships require good communication, so I'm hoping that this media vehicle helps keep the channels of communication open between me and Genevieve, even if it means that she screams at me, slams her door, and goes and watches these videos afterwards. I remember when I was that age, and even into my early 20s, debating whether to tell my parents some really bad news because I was just dreading what the reaction would be. This is my attempt to head that off at the pass, because it's easier to communicate with somebody if you understand their perspectives and beliefs. You can almost predict what the responses are going to be. Since we're talking about difficult topics already, let's keep going. Genevieve, if you haven't figured out by now, was born a girl. Although girls make up about half of the population, life is harder for them because, well, this is a patriarchal world. Unfortunately, there are a lot of insecure men out there who are perfectly happy with this inequality. I am not one of them. I'm what you call a feminist, and if you're not one, you have to ask yourself, why not? Feminism means equal rights regardless of sex or gender. That's all. Genevieve was born to accomplish great things, and I'm really fortunate to be surrounded by lots of strong female role models in my life, some of whom I'll be calling on to appear as guests on this vlog. This leads me to my next motivation. Everyone you meet has the potential to be your teacher or your student. In judo there's a phrase, jita kyoi, which means mutual benefit. Although this vlog is for me to teach Genevieve about my experiences, it's also a teaching experience for me. I'm not really comfortable in front of the camera, so this is a good opportunity for me to get over my stage fright. This is also going to be a great opportunity for me to learn how to manage my procrastination, because each of these episodes is the equivalent of writing about a 1,500 to 3,000 word essay every week. I originally intended to release this vlog yesterday because what better way to announce a one-year project than on my birthday? So, I'm committing to releasing an episode every Tuesday for the next 52 weeks. I realize that today is Wednesday, but hopefully this is the only time this skips. I've touched on a number of topics since I started talking, and it's time for me to wrap this up. Join me next week if you want to be a fly on the wall for Genevieve's indoctrination. Thank you very much.